Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Jumlatul Fi'liya. We have already studied Al-Jumlatul Ismiya. The definition of Al-Jumlatul Ismiya was the sentence, Arabic sentence beginning with a noun was Jumla Ismiya, and the one beginning with a verb is Jumla Fi'liya. An Arabic verbal sentence begins with a verb. The classical arrangement is verb, fi'l, then fa'il, doer, and then maf'ul, victim. Fi'l, verb, fa'il, doer of that act, and maf'ul, victim of that act.
Victim, what you say subject to?
Subject and object, you can say.
So here,
But I didn't intentionally write subject because we have named subject to the one in Jumla Ismiya. It is different than that. There's always a reason that I choose a certain word. It was not a mistake. In English, how you differentiate between the doer and done upon?
Who come first?
In an English sentence,
Who come first is
who comes first is the doer. In Arabic, you don't have such restriction. Like in Urdu. How in Urdu you recognize the doer and the done upon? कोई choice है? The one with ne is the doer and one with ko is a victim. दाऊद ने जालूत को कत्ल किया. दाऊद ने, in Urdu, it's not for you. दाऊद ने जालूत को कत्ल किया. And it's equally good you say जालूत को दाऊद ने कत्ल किया. Or in Urdu you say कत्ल किया दाऊद ने जालूत को कत्ल किया दाऊद ने. You know, all four sentences are same. And there is no confusion because you are adding a sign of doer and the done upon. So wherever in arrangement of the sentence that noun is, you have no confusion which is the doer and which is the done upon. Right? So is the case in Arabic. How an Arab will do? Arab have got one sign, that is the Arab. The fa'il, the doer, would always be in rafa form. And the victim of the act or the done upon would be in the nasab form. So, how would you say? In Qur'an you find qatala Daawudu Jaluta. Qatala Daawudu Jaluta. Qatala Daawudu Jaluta. Dawood killed Jalut. It could be said this way too, Qatala Jaluta Dawudu. As long as it's clear that this is Rafa form and this is Nasab form. Wherever it goes in the sentence.
You see how Dawood is like the person who did the act, and there's a Dhamma on the last letter. So what if it was like a name like Musa?
Yes.
It'd be like Musu.
You know, in that case, then the arrangement will tell. They'll make some arrangement. So the other noun, this will indicate this when this will be in the nasab form. So it will be automatically implied that this is in the rafa form. Qatala Daawudu Jaluta. Pardon? Dawood killed the Jalut. Dawood killed Jalut. नहीं, दाऊद अलैहिस्सलाम ने जालूत को कत्ल किया था ना, तो वो कुरान मजीद में सूरह बकरा में जो डिस्क्रिप्शन आई है दूसरे पारे के आखिर में वो इस तरह है ना, कतला दाऊद जालूता। Now this is called fa'il. In Arabic this is called fa'il, and this is called maf'ul, object.
Can you repeat that, please?
This in Arabic is called fa'il, doer. I wrote already. Doer and maf'ul, done upon.
Fa'il and fa'ul.
Maf'ul.
Maf'ul, sorry.
And remember, all the doers of those who have three letters here will be in the shape of fa'il, and the done upon would be in the shape of maf'ul. For example, the example we could, Nasir will be helper, Qatil would be killer, Jail would be producer, right? Fatih will be opener. Then what was else? Qaid would be the sitter. Jalis should be the sitter. Warid. Darib will be the striker. Ghafil will be the Wasil will be the joiner. And all the victim or the done upon would be in this shape. Mansur, helped. Maqtul, killed. Majroor, given the jar form. Marfu, given the rafa form. Mansoob, given the nasab form. Maftu, given the fatha. Madmoom, given the dhamma. Majroor, given the jar form. Maksur, given the kasra. Yes.
From Jalis.
You see how in Surah Al-Kahf when it's talking about Al-Qadr, it says فَقَتَلَهُ, and then like where he kills the little boy, and it says فَقَتَلَهُ قَالَ قَتَلْتُ نَفْسًا زَكِيَّةً بِغَيْرِ نَفْسٍ.
Yeah.
All فَقَتَلَهُ, like how is that like the verb?
Coming to that.
That's the word.
We are coming to that. Instead of noun, there is a pronoun, attached pronoun, who. He killed him. Qatalahu, he killed him.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the whole thing? It's too fast.
Which one?
You say the 10 things.
No, we wrote a few verbs here. Qatala, nasara, fataha, ja'ala, qa'ada, jalasa. Now, the doers of these acts would be in this shape. Fa'il, doer, qatil. From qatala. Okay, I'll do it for this for you.
Under the eye.
Put the alif.
You know, the root letters are in black color. Fa, ain, lam is the basic root letter. Fail. Fail is verb, and fa, ain, lam are the root letters. Now, this is fa'il. How it is written? It's written like this. Look. Agreed?
The lamb in what the harakah? What the harakah for lamb?
It is fa'ilun, but when you stop there, it becomes fa'il. Right? Now, these same three root letters will be replaced by different letters. Qatala, to kill. Qatil will be the killer. Fatha is to open. Fatih will be the opener. Fa, qatil. Here becomes qatil. Then here is the nasir.
So, qatil is the doer.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Maqtul is the murdered.
also maqtul comes from qatil.
Yes.
Maqtul. Okay.
Maqtul, one being killed is Maqtul. One being helped is Mansur. Kataba yaktubu is to write. Katib is the writer. And Maktub is the letter which has been written.
So Rafa makes it doer and Nasab makes it a Nanapan.
No. That is about anyone who in this position is, that will be in the Rafa form. But like in English, the killer can be anyone XYZ. But the killer is the common name for every killer. So this is the common name for every killer.
Oh.
And this is the common name for every helper. Right? Similarly, Fatah is to open and Fateh is opener.
Anyone can open the door. Whenever you open.
Fatih is the opener. Maftu is opened. You know, the letter Maftu is the one given Fatha is Maftu. Right? So, Jal is to produce, to make. Jail is the maker.
إني جاعل في الأرض.
Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. I am going to make a vicegerent on earth. Right, in the fourth section of the Quran. Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. Kataba yaktubu is to write, and katib is the writer. Now the victim of the act are the done upon fa'il maf'ul, qatil maqtul, nasir mansur, fatih maftuh, jail maj'ul, katib maktub.
Is there a special term for this meme that makes file to maf'ul, or just
Term you mean?
a special name or something that this meme that we have just?
No, they are all called fa'il and maf'ul.
No, I know, but there is a special name for this meme to add it to fail or file to make it maf'ul.
Meme?
Yeah, like if all of them has meme, right?
No, okay, I understand. Actually, these are two things. One is called madda, the root, and the other is called wazn, shape. In Arabic, that is called wazn. In English, you will call it shape. As I said, there are different patterns. Cup, beaker, glass, jug, test tube, plate. Right? So, they are containers. So, they are called in Arabic wazn, and the root is called madda, with tashdeed of dal. Now, I'll write the other ones. Fa'il, maf'ul, then we take this one. Okay, these are the root letters. Now I'm making this shape. You know how the word is formed? Maqtul. Now in the same shape will come all Mansur. Fill in the blanks. Mansur. Jabr means to compel. Jabir is the compeller. Jabr is to compel, to force, and Jabir is the one who forces. and majboor is the forced. Majboor. Rabt means connection. Rabit is the connector and marboot is connected. These things are interconnected. How do you say? Haulai marbootuna. These are connected. Haulai marbootuna. Maqtul, Mansur, Majboor, Maftuh, dominated.
Maf'ul is here.
Opener,
Maf'ul.
Yes, from Hafila.
what do you say? Mahfuz.
Yeah, his name.
Oh, mashallah. Mahfuz. So, hifz means to guard. Right? Hafiz is the guard, right? Who protects, and Mahfuz, the protected.
We have one protected person.
Mashallah.
We have one Hafiz, one Mahfuz. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah. So this is Mahfuz. The other file is Hafiz. Sorry. This is Hafiz and Mahfuz. Hafiz, Hafiza. How many cases we have studied of the nasab form until now?
Can you repeat the question?
How many cases of nasab form have we yet studied so far?
Mabniyat.
Mabniyat, nahi mansubat. First was the mubtada of the sentence having inna in the beginning. Inna, anna, kanna, laita, lakinna, la'alla. They caused the mubtada of the sentence to go to the nasab form. What was the second?
6 make a nasab to khabar.
Yeah. When a sentence, Jumla Ismiya has got kana, ma for negation, or
Interrogation. Interrogation.
no, la or ma for negation, then they cause nasab to the khabar. Okay. Now, there are others also where you can have nasab. One is this one. This is called, all these in grammar are called maf'ul. The one in ism, that is the victim of inna, anna, kanna, or the victim of kana or ma, they are not called maf'ul in Arabic grammar. I don't agree with this, but the most of the books will write like that. Better is to call all of them mansoob. So first mansoob was the ism or the mubtada of inna, anna, kanna, then the khabar of ma, kana and ma family, and now the third one was this is called maf'ulum bihi. Maf'ulum bihi. This is the classical done upon in Arabic. Like qatala Dabudu Jaluta. Then in an Arabic sentence, sometimes the condition of the doer or the done upon will also be in the nasab form. For example, Darabtuhu qa'idan. I beat him when he was sitting. instead of saying in a long sentence when he was sitting or while he was sitting, what Arab will do? Simply, qaidan, the sitter will be brought in the nasab form, and that will be the indication while he was sitting. This is called maf'ul hal. While. This is the done upon. This is the hal, condition, while. Then is maf'ul fi. Maf'ul fihi. It is the container in which the act takes place. That means the time or space. Time or place where the act takes place, that will also be in the nasab form. Yes?
So all of them are in nasab form?
Yes, all of them nasab form. These are the different categories where the nasab will come in the sentence. I taught him in the morning. Morning is subhan or sabahan. So, what Arab will say? Allamtuhu sabahan.
إذا نقول تعلم
Allamtuhu, I taught him in the morning. So keep on write down examples. Example of this is Qatala Davudu Jaluta. Qatala Davudu Jaluta. So this is the victim of the act of killing. So this is in nasab form, Jaluta. Example of this is Darabtuhu Qa'idan. This is nasab form. Example of this is Maf'ul fi Allamtuhu Sabahan. Or Alamtuhu, I informed him. Alamtuhu Sabahan or Masahan, in the evening. Sorry. Alamtuhu Sabahan, I informed him in the morning. Similarly, this was the time. Place also will be that. Dakhal al Jannah. Dakhal al Jannah, he entered the paradise.
علمته في المسجد.
फी आ गया तो गड़बड़ होगी ना फिर तो मजरूर हो गया ना, फिर असली नस्ब दिखानी है ना.
Is it Jaluta or Jaluti?
जालूता
دخلت
This is
المسجد.
it nasab.
नस्ब ये. We are talking about all mansoob.
Right.
So it's जालूता.
Earlier you had Jaluti.
Where?
Qatala Dawood Jaluti.
No, it was जालूता. Write it down. Collect it there. I might have written wrong or you made a mistake there. If everybody else has done the same mistake, it's Jaluta. In the previous example too, Qatala Davudu Jaluta. Ji.
دخلت مسجدا.
Yes. Okay.
دخلت الصف.
Very commonly it comes in the Quran, Yawmal Qiyamati. This will happen Yawmal Qiyamati. On the day of judgment. There is no word on there. Simply Yawma the fatha of yawma is telling us that this is the zarf, the container in which the time when the act will take place. Then maf'ul lahu. Maf'ul lahu is in order to. You know, ta'deeb is to teach manners. Adab is manner. Ta'deeb to teach manners. Adaba yu'addibu ta'deeban, to teach manners. So what Arab will say? Darabtuhu ta'deeban, in order to teach manners. You know this ta'deeban nasab form is telling that in order to do this. Very occasionally you will find in the translations and you will be confused. You know a little bit of Arabic and you will be confused. Oh, how the translator has brought this word. There is no such word in the Arabic text. Actually this is this one. So therefore, then is maf'ul minhu. I'm going up. Maf'ul minhu. Sorry. Maf'ul minhu. This is also called tamiz. Tamiz means to separate. There is an example many examples in the Qur'an of everything. In the story of two men in Surah Al-Kahf, وَضْرِبْ لَهُمْ مَثَلَ رَجُلَيْنِ جَعَلْنَا لِأَحَدِهِمَا جَنَّتَيْنِ مِنْ أَعْنَابٍ وَحَفَفْنَاهُمَا بِنَخْلٍ وَجَعَلْنَا بَيْنَهُمَا زَرْعًا كِلْتَا الْجَنَّتَيْنِ آتَتْ أُكُلَهَا وَلَمْ تَظْلِم منهما شيئا قَالَ لِصَاحِبِهِ وَهُوَ يُحَاوِرُهُ أَنَا أَكْثَرُ مِنْكَ مَالًا أَنَا أَكْثَرُ مِنْكَ Ana aktharu minka malan. I am more affluent than you. You know, kasrat means more. Kasara means to be more. Ana aktharu minka, I am more than you. In what respect? Malan. No, here is malan. I am more than you in terms of mal, which idiomatically say I am more affluent than you. And then next sentence is wa azzu nazar nafara. Wa azzu. Sorry. Azzu nafara. And I am mightier than you in terms of nafri क्या होती है उर्दू में? Manpower. I am more than you in terms of manpower. It means I am wealthier than you and I have more sons than you have. When before the gun was introduced, the real power was manpower. The one who had 5 sons, he had 10 hands in addition to his 2 own hands. Right? So that was the manpower. So ana aktharu minka malan, I am more than you in terms of property and I am mightier than you in terms of manpower.
Okay, excuse me, so what's the English translation for the 5th one?
This is the 5th one.
English translation.
Tamiz distinction. Minhu is from it. You know, this is to differentiate from others. Differentiation or distinction.
And the translation of the four example.
Tadiban, that is in order to, I have written this. Darabtuhu tadiban, that is the example.
Yeah, what's the English?
Translation of this, I beat him in order to teach him manners.